9 high-ranking police officers are implicated in the murder of top cop Charles Kinnear.
I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Victory has been declared. Donald Trump will be the next US president, beating Kamala Harris. And trouble at the border. Mozambique's spiraling violence and government-controlled internet blackouts spread towards South Africa. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
To the biggest story on the world stage that's already affected us as the rand tanked to 17 rands and 82 cents. On the back of the news, Donald Trump has been elected the 47th President of the United States. Trump received 276 of the Electoral College vote. Trump's opponent, the Democratic Party's Kamala Harris, received 219 votes. The twice impeached former president of the US is also set to secure the popular vote. The Republican Party has also won control of the Senate. In a short post on X, President Cyril Ramaphosa says he's looking forward to continuing the close and beneficial relationship between the two countries. Israel's recently hired Defense Minister Israel Katz has already congratulated Trump. Katz was appointed a few hours ago by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after firing Yoav Gallant from the position last night. Trump's ally, Russia's Vladimir Putin, says he has no plans to congratulate him. His inauguration takes place in January next year. Police in Mpumalanga fired rubber bullets and stun grenades at a group of unruly Mozambican nationals attempting to cross the Lebombo border post a short while ago. Yesterday, South Africa temporarily closed the border with Mozambique following widespread civil unrest in the neighbouring country. Tensions continue to escalate following allegations of election rigging. Presidential elections were held in Mozambique on October the 9th, the country's Frelimo party being declared outright winners with 71% majority votes.
For tomorrow, the most part of the Mozambican people are very motivated to participate in all this process. It will be one big action tomorrow to the history. And the most part of Mozambican people said he gave their lives to save the people, to save the democracy here in Mozambique.
Coming up, a new malaria and dengue fever fighting technique that involves turning mosquitoes deaf so they won't breed. But how does that work? The wife of slain top cop Charles Kinnear says she's disgusted at IPID for not informing the family about its decision to declassify a report relating to his murder. IPID announced its decision to declassify the top-secret investigation report. Kinnear, who was head of detectives in the province, was shot dead outside his Bishop Laver's home in September 2020.
IPID says the report was classified in 2022 to protect sensitive information related to witnesses and police officers who were yet to be charged. Director of Investigations for IPID in the Western Cape, Mario September, says 9 officers have been implicated in the report.
With regards to the SEP members, or SEPS members, we will start with the most senior. He's the former commander of the AGU.
September says 2 brigadiers, 3 captains and 1 warrant officer are also implicated in the report. He says the names of the officers have been handed to the NPA to consider for prosecution. Carlo Peterson, Eyewitness News, Parliament.
One of the men linked to the murder of alleged underworld boss Mark Liffman works for a private security company Liffman was a director in. 37-year-old Gert Johannes Bezuidenhout is reportedly a manager at Professional Protection Alternatives. His co-accused, 53-year-old Johannes Hendrik Jacobs, is a former police special task force member. They're both charged with Liffman's premeditated murder in George on Sunday. Investigations into the cause of the building collapse in George have not been finalised 6 months after the tragic incident. In May, 34 construction workers were killed when an unfinished apartment building caved in. In June, the engineer responsible for the George project, Athol Mitchell, was put on precautionary suspension by the Engineering Council of South Africa. The gaping hole remains at the site where the 5-storey apartment block was to be erected at 75 Victoria Road. Scientists believe they've found a quirky way to fight mosquito-spread diseases such as dengue, yellow fever and Zika by turning male insects deaf so they struggle to mate and breed. Mosquitoes have sex while flying in midair, and the males rely on hearing to chase down a female, based on her attractive wing beats. The researchers did an experiment altering a genetic pathway that male mosquitoes use for this hearing. The result, they made no physical contact with females even after 3 days in the same cage. Female mosquitoes are the ones that spread diseases to people. The scientists targeted a protein called TRPVA that appears to be essential for hearing. Now it's putting it into action and rolling it out as quickly as possible. We'll see you for more again tomorrow.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.